Hello, everyone. This is the Crow, and these are your messages for right now. Welcome. So, for some reason, I felt like doing your reading on the floor today, so there might be something about grounding for you right now. And yeah, just so you know, this reading is general and timeless. So, let's jump right in here. You can see my shadow. That's kind of cool, right? But yeah, I felt like just doing the reading on the floor for some reason. So you might be having a need uh, to ground yourself right now. I haven't even I haven't even looked at the cards yet in the pre-shuffle, but I did get this sense of some kind of quick solution to a problem, to an obstacle that you're facing right now. We'll see if that's what the reading is truly about. But I do feel like I'm connecting to a group of people who might have some kind of difficult situation, or like I said, an obstacle, and maybe you feel like you don't really have a solution, but it's like a solution will be provided quicker than you expected. So I'll be pulling a 3-card spread, past, present, and future energy, and I will also be taking out some oracle cards to get you into the vibe of the reading. And I did feel like pulling out some runes too. So let's jump in. I'm going to get an oracle card for you to see what this is about. Oh, there we go. So let's see. And we have, if you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up, just in different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. So yeah, this kind of complements that feeling that I was getting of a quick solution to a problem. So a door opening that you might not be expecting it because you probably were waiting on things to happen a certain way. But there's going to be an opening for you to solve some kind of situation. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog snoring. She's sleeping very close by. Let's get your past energy. You can definitely hear her snoring. I hope it doesn't bother you. So, past energy. And we have the Fool in your past energy. So, a new beginning. You know, the Fool is a card of being carefree, starting something new, being weightless, being willing to have an adventure, being willing to learn, and not having a care in the world. Okay, so this is in your past energy. Let's see what's in your current energy. Okay. Oh, so present energy, please. Let's see. By the way, thank you guys for commenting. Thank you for liking the videos, for watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, current energy, we have the High Priestess. And this is limitless possibilities, you know. And the High Priestess also reminds us to connect with our wisdom and to connect with our intuition. The High Priestess has her back turned to the world and she's got no roof over her head, which is representing limitless possibilities, limitless opportunities, also creativity. So some of you might be artists or starting some kind of creative project. You might have gone in your recent past, gone on a new creative journey, for example. But this is a very abundant energy. I really enjoy the High Priestess. But there's also something very curious about her. It's almost as if she can see the future. She can see things before they happen, because she's actually manifesting her vision. So there's something about being able to see the process of things, being able to see the whole picture of something, even if you're just started, even if you just started a project or a new job or a new relationship or whatever this is. It's like being in this high priestess energy, it means that you can already see what's going to happen, how things are going to go. But the fact that we got that card about doors opening up just in a different form, there might be something that's going to actually surprise you, even though you've been manifesting things according to your desires with the high priestess energy. So let's jump into your future energy. Okay. That card almost fell out. If it's supposed to, it will. Okay. So future energy. Let's see what's coming in. Thank you. And we have a Nine of Pentacles. This is pre-Empress energy. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is an energy of abundance. It's a card that talks about having more than enough for ourselves, being fulfilled, but also investing in the right things, you know, investing in our own freedom, investing in our own well-being, taking care of ourselves. She's surrounded by this garden and she has that bird on her hand. The bird will do whatever she tells it to do. And the bird, to me, in this card, always represents our freedom and our desires. The desire, the freedom to choose the desires we will follow. The freedom to choose which dreams we will follow because we can conquer them. Also, being a bird that she has in her hand tells me something about vision, about seeing the higher ground of things. Okay, like, and it comes together with the high priestess energy about being able to see something through to the end, or if I may correct myself, being able to see the end of something before it actually happens, because you got a bird's eye view, right? But yeah, let's go back a little bit. When it comes to the Fool card, I do feel like I'm connecting to a group of people who have started like an artistic project of sorts. And obviously this doesn't have to be art specifically. You may not be an artist, but it's something that speaks to your creativity, and it's something that speaks to your heart and to your wild side, I'm hearing. Okay, so some kind of new path that you are taking a leap of faith on. You know, the Fool, he's trusting that the floor beneath him is going to continue growing. So he takes the next step even though he cannot see the floor. And it's funny because I am doing this reading on the floor, on the ground, and I felt like doing that. And maybe there's something important about that when it comes to your current situation. Something about building. Maybe you can't yet see the structure of something physically, but you can see it in your mind, right? Because you're the high priestess. So in your mind and in your vision, you can see what's coming because you are manifesting it, you are building it. Okay. Also, having the moon in the high priestess, and I'm getting this message about how your emotions are extremely important right now. In whatever process this is that's going on with you, your emotions are important. You should consider them. Okay, we should always consider our emotions, obviously, but sometimes they can take over, and that might not be so good if they're all over the place, you know. But in this case with the high priestess, I'm getting a really good sense of your emotions are not going to mislead you. So if you're having to make like sudden decisions, trust your gut, trust the way that things make you feel, because that's going to help you make the right decision. Let's clarify. I want to get some more. Tell me about the Fool, please. What can we know about this new beginning in your past energy? Okay. Tell me about the Fool. Thank you. Thank you. And we have the Justice card. So some kind of karmic beginning that you're getting, something that you're supposed to get, something that you might have been waiting for a long time, and maybe you thought that this was not going to happen. I get a sense Okay, I get a sense that this new beginning that you've had recently, that you've only just started this new path, is that door that opened for you, but it might have taken a long time. And I get a sense that you might have knocked on that door before, and maybe things did not go accordingly because they were not supposed to. And now you get justice. You get a new beginning with justice. And you know, this tells me two things. First of all, this new beginning, it's something that you most definitely deserve to have. It's something that it's meant for you, and it's something that you are going to feel, or you've already felt, since this is in your past energy. You've already felt that it was fair. It was something that it's made for you. It's fair when it comes to your situation. It's balanced. It's supposed to happen. The second thing that I'm getting is that we should have discernment. Sometimes when we get an opportunity that we really, really hoped for, we might let, how can I put this? We might get so excited sometimes about a certain thing that we've been wishing for that we kind of forget how hard we've worked for it or how long it took us to get there. So don't lose sight of things. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't lose sight of things. Keep the balance, okay? This is a card of balance, okay? And it's also a card that calls us to be responsible. It tells us to be responsible with our own decisions, with our own actions, okay? So, but yeah, but this is, I'm getting a really good vibe about this new beginning. It's something that you deserve. It's like you will feel like, "Ah, justice has been served," literally justice has been served by you getting this new beginning. So this must be something you truly enjoy. Clarify the High Priestess for me, please. I'm so sorry about my dog snoring. I truly am. I really hope it doesn't bother you too much. High Priestess, please. Thank you. I think we actually got three cards. Let's take a look at this. So yeah, clarifying the High Priestess in your current energy. We have the Six of Pentacles, goes along with that balance, right? Giving and receiving, giving to the right opportunities, investing your energy in your manifestation energy, okay, focus in the right place, giving only to things that give back to you. We also have the Four of Pentacles, and the reason why this is in your current energy is because what you are working on right now, this new beginning that you had, is something that calls to your stability. It's important for your stability. That's what I meant. Hence the grounding feeling in this reading right now. Hence the need for me to make the reading on the floor. Hence that feeling that I was getting about you having to, oh my god, Lana, her name is Lana, my dog, she's snoring so much, guys, I'm sorry. Hence me having that feeling of you having to be responsible. Although you might be very, very excited with this new beginning, just, you know, just stay grounded, okay? Stay grounded. You can dream as much as you want. There are limitless, endless possibilities with this High Priestess in your current energy, but stay grounded, okay? Because there's something here about stability. This is having a lot and having more than enough. Not a lot, that's what I meant, but having more than enough. But it's also a card that can represent some fear of letting go. I don't sense that here, okay, to be honest. What I do sense in this Four of Pentacles is that your energy right now is focused on stability, on creating stability for this new opportunity that you have. So, like I said, this might be a project, an investment of sorts, starting your own business, starting a YouTube channel, starting, I don't know, maybe an art page for some of you guys. I just heard psychologist. I know that has absolutely nothing to do with what I was giving an example, but hey, to some of you guys you might be opening up a psychology. How do you say psychology? Oh my God, I'm lacking the word because Yeah, I'm Portuguese, so sometimes I like the lack the words in English, but a psychology center, not center. Yeah, but okay, guys, you get it. Some of you might be studying psychology, or maybe there's something here related to your psyche that's important when it comes to the balance and to the grounding energy. We also have the Six of Cups in your current energy. So this is childlike feeling, just like the Fool. You know, the Fool is carefree, careless. And so I do feel that what you are working on right now, new job, new project, new relationship, even moving to a new place. Maybe some of you guys are living in a new country, for example. But whatever this is, this new thing that's in your life right now, it's something that truly speaks to your inner child, truly speaks to your emotions, to your heart. It's something that you feel deeply connected to, deeply connected to. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Future energy, tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Anything else? Yeah. And we have a Page of Pentacles with Death card. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles is an energy of, you know, learning and investing, being excited about a new beginning also. I do sense this is a younger energy in your energy field. I know I'm using the word energy a lot, but I seem to be lacking words tonight, so just bear with me. I'll do my best. I think it's because my dog's snoring and it's kind of interrupting my thoughts. But yeah, I do sense a younger energy around you. With this Page of Pentacles, I don't think this is you. So this might be someone who's coming in your future, because this came to clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you are going to give someone an opportunity to invest in whatever you are working on right now. So maybe you guys, or some of you guys are bosses. You are the boss in this new project. You are the one making the big investment and having to give, and you are giving something to this page so that he can take it and invest it somewhere else. I always get called to the way that this page is admiring that pentacle and nurturing it. You know, it's like he's really proud of it and he's going to take good care of it, and he's going to make a conscious decision before he invests that pentacle somewhere. So if this is not someone in your energy, and if this is an energy that you are going to be in your future, then you will be thinking thoroughly before you invest more of your energy in something else. I know this is sounding extremely redundant, guys, tonight. Just bear with me. Some weird vibes right now. I'm doing the reading on the floor. I'm lacking words. So this is not going to be for everyone. Having a dog snoring in the background. Okay. But yeah, this Page of Pentacles is investing in a new opportunity, you know, is taking care of something also. And having the Death card clarifying the Nine of Pentacles, this says to me that this comes along, you know, we start with the Fool and we went end with the Death card. So there's a cycle. There's a cycle. Something might have just started, something that you thought was never going to start, something that was taking a long time, something that you were eager to get approved, or like I said, that door opening. And then we have the Death card, which is the end of something, but it also is the beginning of something. So it's funny, we have the Fool, we have the Death card, so it's like beginning and end. But I don't think this represents the end of this project or this situation that you're working on now specifically. I feel like this is more the end of a past you. What I feel here is that this new beginning that you've had recently with the Fool is... oh my God. Lana, come on. Snore a little lower. But this new beginning that you had with the Fool, I do feel like it kind of led you on this path of becoming more enlightened with the High Priestess. So some parts of you are going to fade, they're going to end. You are going to be cutting ties with old parts of you and moving on to something else. There's a sense of peace here with this Death card, like a relief of sorts. That's what I'm sensing. So you are going to be releasing something in the future. And you will only be able to do this because you started this new path recently. You're getting more connected with yourself. That's why maybe grounding is going to be important for you, because letting go of old beliefs and shedding old skins can be challenging, and we can feel tempted to go back to our comfort zone. It can be scary to start something new and leave what we're used to behind, but it is necessary if we want to evolve. And so finding a grounding activity for you might be important, because there's going to be some kind of transformation with this Death card in your future. It already started. It started with the Fool in your recent past. You are in the High Priestess energy right now, working through all the energy, envisioning everything, manifesting things, and soon something is going to close because it is supposed to close. You will be shedding parts of you that no longer belong, that they've only been weighing you down. Okay, so I'm going to get one more oracle card to clarify the reading before we jump into the runes. Give me another oracle. This will be advice. Okay, thank you. And we have, never allow yourself to be taken for granted. It is better to remove yourself from the situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious. You are worthy. So after talking about transformation and something ending with the Death card, we get this oracle card about, removing yourself from places where you don't belong anymore. And I do feel like this is what's happening in your future. So you are evolving. That's what I feel. It's like, this looks like a zoo here. It sounds like a zoo in my home. First we have my dog snoring. Now my cat is meowing. I hope you guys are into animals, or I'm screwed. But yeah, so you are evolving. You are on this path of connecting to your higher self, connecting to your intuition, feeling more aligned and joyful because you are more satisfied with the life that you're leading. And because of that, you are going to be leaving some things behind, maybe even certain people behind. Not only behaviors and patterns and maybe old routines, but you are going to be leaving certain energies behind too, because they just don't add anything to your life anymore. And remember, we had the Six of Pentacles in your current energy. You might be doing this, you might be making this change right now. You might be having this new way of dealing with people and with energy right now, where you are choosing what you are going to give your attention to and what you are not going to give your attention to. So this is happening. It's in the process. You are becoming this person. You are becoming this Knight of Pentacles energy that keeps more than enough to herself or to himself, who is willing to give just enough to the right energies, to the right people, but keeping enough for yourself. Okay? This is what you're becoming. Let me get some runes. So I will shake this little bag here. As you can see, I also shook the camera, although I did not mean to. And I'm going to take out a rune to help us close the reading. Let's see what we have. Okay, and let me just check this because, okay, yeah, this is the flight. I always confuse the flight with the waves, but this is the flight rune. So there might be something here associated to social events, to being around people. And we were talking about people, we were talking about choosing the right energies. So something's going to be moving pretty soon. There might be new information coming your way when it comes to this project that you're working on. And if it's not a project, if it's just a situation, this new beginning, because it is clearly a new beginning and a new path, there's going to be some information coming your way that's going to be crucial to your current situation. I sense traveling for some of you guys with this flight rune. Some of you guys might be moving, or maybe you've already moved. Like I said, I felt that before. Some networking energies here. So people definitely are going to be important. That's why you are in this process of choosing. It's like you're filtering out what no longer belongs. So the people in your energy are going to be very important for your future. Some of you guys might be pilots. I don't know why, but I got that. Or you're into planes or something like that. Or maybe you travel a lot by plane. And some of you guys might also be speakers of sorts. Like maybe you speak, public speaking. Maybe you give like TED Talks or stuff like that. Or I'm also getting news anchor here. I don't know if you guys are news anchors or if you just like to watch the news, but someone who speaks, maybe some of you guys even have like a YouTube channel where you give TED Talks or you talk about things that you enjoy. I'm not sure, but something about communication is extremely important here. Okay, so, and also I keep getting the grounding feeling. Okay, this is the flight. It's funny because this is the flight rune, but I keep getting a sense of grounding. So it's like you are taking flight, and therefore you need to ground yourself so that you don't lose sight of things, if that makes sense. It's like you are gaining wings, but because you are gaining wings, you need to stay grounded so that you can make the right decisions. Okay? So, guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope it made sense and that it resonated for some of you guys. I'm sorry for the noise during the reading. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Stay strong.